Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Here is our bathhouse as we left it yesterday. And we need to take it to that next level and get it finished up today, which shouldn't be too bad. Um, Take a look at it. Got quite a bit done yesterday. Um, and I think we're in good shape. Turn our lights on. There we go. Okay. So that's our back wall. That's our front wall into the bathroom area. I don't think just to make sure, let me turn off the lights again and the ceiling while I'm thinking about it. I don't have a person. Looks about right, but let's bring a person in. Check our doors. I don't mind it being a very high door if it is, but I don't think it is. What? Come on, Hume. Where are you at? There we go. No, that's about perfect, actually. Cool. All right. Anyway, um, we also have these potential windows into another area up here or something to put up there. And just in general, we want to start making it feel a little bit more um, specific to our environment. I think I'm going to start with the floor. Okay. And the first thing I was thinking is we should probably put up something where individual privacy screens could be added to this space. I just think that would be cool. Let's add that. Let's turn that on. And okay. KX. Oh, come on. Good deal, whatever. KX. Cool. Great. Okay. Got another loop there. And by doing that, we've also kept it so now we have a solid loop here if we need one, which might be useful. In fact, I think it's going to be quite useful. As I'm looking at it, let's take this. Actually, go along this way. 1KX to there. You know what? I think we're also going to go that way. Cool. Now we got our full mirroring going on. And then KY. Why does that not line up? It should line up. I'm going to apply that. I'm going to mirror it again. Okay. Now, okay. And move that up to the top. There we go. So now we have that outer smooth loop, which I think we want to use, and we've got these here, which is what we wanted. Q, circle. Let's create that. Cool. I don't necessarily want to pull them up on everyone. I think we're going to come to a point pretty soon where we need to apply our floor. Because I don't want everyone to have this. But, alrighty. we could just do an E and then raise up all those everywhere. Well, let's go up a little bit like that. Okay. And plus, and let's get a different material. I'm going to say, me anodized metal. Good dark metal. Did I miss it? Metal. Anodized, dark, and matte. Okay, and just to look. Cool. I'm into that. While we're doing that, can we... Let's see, we just want this one, right? Yeah. That gets us all. Bevel. And assign that to there too. Just why not? Cool. Okay. Now, just in case I need to fix this later. Shift D, M, new collection, old. And let's turn off old. Take this one, and we're going to apply all. So now we have a solid floor, but if we need to go back, we can. Okay. We want to create a couple of these to be like privacy screened. Which ones? I don't know. I'm going to say, come here. Oh, sharp. Normal. Our material. Material will work. I grab that one. And I think this one. Link, material, shift hide. Now, 3. Cool. That can get us down to just those individual points, right? Yeah. Okay. And then E3. So those will extend up is our vibe. Let's just make sure we're looking all right. Cool. We are then back in and let's see. Can we grab the right one we want? Is it going to work? Not exactly. The outer one will be fine though. The outer side of that and that and fill. Cool. We're going to do the same thing with all 8 of these. This one and this one and fill. Cool. It's going to the outer side of the split line. Fill. And fill. So that is 1. Now let's jump to the other one. We'll only do 2 because it's kind of a pain in the ass, but that's fine. 2 gives us enough to show the vibe of what's happening. So, which is essentially, these are privacy screens for individual nobles to take off their face masks, should they desire to do so. Private meetings. That one? No, that's too far. That one. Okay. Save. Let's go append. Oh, come on, add mode. Append. Come on. Dress shop. Material. Shield. Close shield. Okay. And tab. Plus assign glow shield large. Let's see what it looks like. Not right yet, but getting there. You smart UV project. Close. And you just going to go unwrap angle base. Keep them on, them will be the same. Let's see if they are. No. Ow. You. No. I just want them all overlapping. Which I guess I could do just one at a time, right? You smart UV project. Interesting. Why is it not square? A rotation scale tab. You cube project. Cool. Or not. You. Cool. Great. Just making all four of them together. There's probably a better way to do this, but I just want them all to be the same. Always defaulting to the same. There we go. Now, select all, A, scale, into the center like that. I'm just gonna, just for funsies. Perfect. Looking great. Exactly what I wanted. So now we have two shielded areas. The top is not shielded. Do we make it shielded? No, I think we won't. I'm into that. It's a little bit tight to get around those spaces now. but a person could squeeze through there for sure. This is what I mean by problematic. 'Cause I think sometimes you want to change stuff. Like now I've made it all one. What do we do? I think what we do is select, delete vertices, or delete faces. Cool. L, seam, L, P, section. Cool. And we just delete this. And we come back from old. We turn it back on. And we move it to floor. And we'll just keep that as a separate object, which is probably cooler anyway. Okay. Yeah. So now we can look at our space again. Let's see what we want to do to it. Now, we could bring in that a little bit. Or what else could we do? I think we probably just want to toughy. When your design doesn't match what you've built thus far, and you have to think about it. Let's bring her. I want to check my person out. Where are you? Where's Isaiah? I'm gonna bring him to like here. So you could fit through there. It's just kind of tight. But that might be okay. Maybe I'm worrying too much. But I still think I'm going to keep it as a separate object now that I've built it like this. Might as well. Just in case we want to do something else to it. Which we could. Not the water. The ground. So one thing I was thinking we could do would be kx. Which side am I going to start from? Kx. What are you doing? I swear sometimes this thing pisses me off. Let's just apply it. Sometimes it just gets weird on mirroring. Cool. And ky. That gives us that line up like that. I'm just trying some stuff. Mirror it. Mirror it. Okay. Now we could go with a different material in that center section there if we wanted to. Although I'm not sure. I kind of like the floor like it is, but let's just see if we went with plus assign. We could do a different marble even. Dark marble. Let's just see. Can always change that. Sign. And turn back on our array. Do we like that? Kind of gives us that walkway feeling. It's too shiny. But I do kind of like it. Roughness. There we go, something like that. The green's pretty cool too. All the way to rough, probably too much. That's not bad. Mm-hmm. 0.33 for right now. And it does give us a little bit more materials, which is kind of always a good thing. Okay, and then wireframe. We could do something with that other one too, but I don't know if we need to. Maybe we'll leave it the same material. I was thinking like we could throw a different material on that, but yeah, maybe not. Let's leave it the way it is. Okay. Now, do we want more techie on it? Let's turn our ceiling back on. Let's take a look at things. So we could throw some more like high-tech looking stuff in here too. There's no reason to do so, but there's no reason not to either. It's just going to be like, do we think it will look neater if we like did that? Maybe these walls could have some things. That could be fun. Little panels or something. Let's see. We do have all those second sides sort of filled. So can we just do this? No. Ooh, interesting. Just want to try something. Dice Z2, no X. Distance, just make sure we didn't add any more. Cool. Great. So now we should have all that. Yeah. They're separate, but that's fine. So we can select those sections here along those inner walls. Yeah, I don't know if we want that middle one, but let's try it. Okay, Shift Q, first thing, turn off dynamic scale. Shift Q, settings. Panels. Subdivisions, cuts. 4. That's kind of neat. Oh, the center ones are not squared. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool that they're all flat. Hey, Game On. Kind of all right with that. They are different but the same, but you know, that's kind of okay. Take them and make them some other color. What we want to make them. Um, Titanium. Take a look. Maybe. Maybe, but I don't think I'm quite there yet. I do like the idea though. So let's do it again. Shift Q, panels. I want to go, I think a cut factor is fine. Depth maximum of 0.1. Yeah. Thickness of 0.01. Yes, maybe. Gives us a bit more cut line, which is kind of cool. Let me just try different modes. And yeah, I'm all right with that. I think that looks better. And then again, titanium. That is a completely unanswerable question, which if you think about it, you know that's a completely unanswerable question. Blender's not hard, and there's lots of tutorials, but a lot of it's going to depend on your familiarity with 3D, how quickly you pick up stuff, how complicated the animation, the VFX is. All of those questions are essentially bullshit. There's really no way to answer that. Do the work. I'm sorry. I mean, like, I know that's not a great answer to hear, but there is no sureties of answer for that kind of thing. I was using Blender to do concept art functionally in about 2 months, 2 to 3 months. VFX is obviously much more complicated than that, as is animation. And it also very much depends on what your background is doing animation and VFX, if you've used other tools before, all that kind of thing. I mean, you know better than this, man. Really. Okay. And I don't do either of those things. So, like, that's kind of a, I could talk about it theoretically, but I neither animate nor do VFX. So, and have never claimed to be good at either one of those things. Let's come into our doorway here. Put some stuff here. Another sapling, maybe. Let's see, is this one too big? Oh, that seems about right. Maybe a little small. That one seems kind of cool. Let's turn off our ceiling. Like that. Cool. And pots. Let's grab a cool looking pot. I don't know. Something like this. Scale it up a bit. And cool. Object set origin to 3D cursor. Object set origin, geometry to origin. Bring that up. Cool. To like there. We'll come to our plant. cool. Join those together, make sure that's the right way. Cool, it is. And we're gonna make it, what, stone, right? Marble white. Okay, and let's duplicate it. Remember that side. Okay, that's kind of fun. Like having a little, I'm liking having the plants in this thing. It feels kind of good. Now, if we took this object here, can we grab this whole edge? Kind of vaguely we can. I don't know what it's going to do when we do, but let's try it. Devil. Ooh, it is kind of working. Good. I'm going to say 0.5. Like that. And it looks like it's going pretty good all the way around. And plus assign dark marble. Let's try it and see. We want dark marble, or do we want something else? Oh yeah, dark marble's cool looking. Yeah, that's fun. That's working nicely for us. Into it. Now, I'm just debating whether I want anything on these things up here or not. We want to keep it very clean looking. I think we want to keep it fairly clean looking. I think we're going to avoid paneling it out. Although I do like those. That is fun. Cool. We still need to do those back windows or whatever they are. Something up here. So we're gonna make those just, I don't know if I want to make them windows, but I think I might make them like tiles, like a tile pattern. Where are we? There we go. Okay, the wall, tab 3, select that. Plus, could be as simple as just a pattern. It's looking tiles. That's a cool tile pattern. Let's try it. Yeah, that's fun. Doesn't need to be a window, I don't think. Just something that gives us a little bit. Oh yeah, that's cool. I wonder if you did the same thing with that area there. Oh, this was the one that was weird, right? So what if we just apply the mirror for right now? Cool. And get rid of that. And 3 inset till it's roughly the same size. I'm not going to freak out or anything, but roughly the same size. Cool. And we'll make it the same color. Then we're going to have to UV that. That's weird. Okay, there we go. Let's take all three of these and UV them at the same size. Yes. Oh, I even like it better like that. Definitely. Okay. I'm liking this space. I think it's pretty cool. Trying to decide how much more I want to do to it. Sort of putting a bunch of people that I do not have models for right now, which is unfortunate, but we're doing an environment space, so you wouldn't need to necessarily in most concept art. So it's not a bad thing that we like. It's not we're failing because we don't have all of our character models, but because this would be our space, not necessarily an illustration like that. But it would be cool though. What other things do we want in here? We could still do a few pipes just to keep it kind of nice, kind of interesting. We do want to feel classy though. If you think about real life spaces, they don't have a lot of those things. Like, there's no reason to say that sci-fi is going to lose their sense of aesthetics simply because they have tech. So we like to overpipe everything, it feels like sometimes. Let's see, what's this got? Got a mirror on it yet? Still? No, it does not. All right, we fixed it. This thing, does it also have a mirror or not? No. Tab. Let's mirror it then. Object, set origin to geometry. Mirror it that way, and mirror it that way. Okay. Now, W subdivide. Not even necessarily. I'm going to inset. That'll work. Like that. That'll give me that line that I need. Now, W subdivide. That will give me that point that I need. There we go. Q circle. And then 3 and E. Do we like it? Is it too much? I kind of wouldn't mind it more on the edge, I suppose. I don't know. I don't hate it. Yeah, sci-fi on set. Roman bath probably more, I suppose. But I'm just debating whether I want that space there or not is the biggest thing right now. I think we will allow it. And it's just separate off its own object. Cool. It does give us an option now to do. All right. Let's apply that. Come on, floor. AM distance. Ooh, that's not good. No. Q. Let's just clean mesh. No. Interesting. Let's see. What does it look like? What did I do to this to screw it all up? Oh, I know what it was. It's all those things. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. Some of those faces got doubled. Now they're gone, though. Cool. Weird. No. That is bizarre how many faces got doubled. I'm not sure why. This might be why we're having problems with it earlier. Cool. That should be good now. Apply all. Just want to see if these ones too. Distance. Okay, no. Weird. Bizarre, but whatever. Let me try this now. Since we've gone ahead and made these. And we decide if we like it or not. Plus assign dark marble. I think we do like it. Which means we need to do these as well. Which means we need to turn off. Apply X edge. Great. Okay. Again, try to line it up so we're close. Let's do these two, yeah. Inset. I could have lined it up exactly, but I didn't, so. Select outer. Assign. And that one. What? Okay. Hide. Something really weird going on here. There we go. Weird. Very strange. Apply all. Cool. Anyway, I like having that dark marble there. I think that kind of ties it to the rest of that space there. Looks good. These could be titanium now. Maybe. They're a little... Still not sure about them. I kind of want something techie, but all this, and I'm not sure I like them. But, you know, figures. Yeah, I'm not sure I like them. Let's get rid of them. Which means I'm probably going to have to fix my floor, too. Yep, I am. But that's fine. Fill. So I only have to do 3 of them. Okay, because it's going to be a pain in my ass. KX. 1. Just K. Knife tool to knife tool. There we go. 3. There we go. Cool. Again, when you're not sure what you're doing, sometimes you have to fix stuff. Part of the process. Oh, we need to fill this one. Cool. And that should fix all those once we mirror it one more time. What all? The holes were for pillars that we deleted because we decided we didn't want them. So, you know. Got some weird... Clear custom normals. There we go. We had to fill them because we decided we did not want them. But we still did like the lining, so that's fine. It just didn't work for me. We're gonna try one more thing. Is that got a mirror on it or not? No. I'm gonna mirror it that way, and no, not gonna mirror it that way because it's different. We are gonna mirror on the XY axis though. Okay. Edit 3. Grab these. Okay. First off, let's see. Can we subdivide them? Yes, we can. Okay. Good deal. Shift Q. Random tubes. Amount 25, just so I can see them. Cuts 4. Seed. Cuts 3. 3's kind of, that actually works pretty good. We might want a few more. Let's go with like 200 just because we won't get that many, but longest. Some of them don't have any, and that's I'm on the edge. I see. Margin and face. Yeah. Margin 0.25. And that brings them in. Yeah. Now we don't need floor lights. This is actually quite a bright space. Once we turn it on, you'll see. Do we want those? How do we feel about that? I don't want them overlapping. Limit body. Yeah. Minimum segments of 5. No. That would be 3. Maximum of 3. No. 5. Not all walls have them then. But that's kind of not bad. You could also just do one at a time and kind of guarantee we got more. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's do that wall. Tubes. Seed. Oh, this one. No. Well. Got a few more. I don't know how much I care. Just a few. Again, it's kind of dumb to have them on the outside anyway. It's just we kind of think of this stuff as necessary for high tech. So it's one of those things like it's stupid, but without it, it feels wrong. Let me call this 1. So we're going to do it. Or try it at least. Let's see how I feel about it after it's done. Just a couple random pipes everywhere it's floating around. Sure. Do I hate it? I kind of don't like it. Still trying it, but it's not really working for me yet. Let's just delete it. I think I like it keeping it more subtle. Like it's posh. And I want it to be posh. So let's take a look at this some more. Grab that. What's that look like? That and that. See if we make that dark. What does that do for us? How do we feel about it? Can't even oh, I'm on the other side, aren't I? Apply. Let's try it this way. Come on. There we go. Assign. That one's got a weirdness to it. Interesting. It's not, we don't notice it, but it doesn't have that same flip. Why not? Does that mean we want to do something different with it? Or did I just miss this one? Let's just do it this way. K, Y, K, Y, K, K, X, and we'll mirror it again. I must have missed that one by mistake. Get rid of the center one. And then 3, dark marble, assign, and then mirror it and apply it. Cool. Did we fix it? Yeah, we fixed it. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to fix all those windows too, weren't we? Because we did like doing that. Come on. I don't know if I did this one or one of them I did, but I'm just going to do it again. Oh, that one's different. No, it's not. Okay. Got those. And then this one here. All those are going to be dark marble, assign, and apply. Taking a look. Yeah. Yeah, I like having that darker color there. It helps accent those windows a little bit. Mm-hmm. Cool. Now, I'm liking this so far. Let's see if we can't put a ground fog coming up from the water a little bit, maybe. See what it looks like. We'll use easy fog. Like a really low ground fog. 1 or 2 here. I think 1. Fog it up. And I'm going to select it and the water, because I want this to be just above the water. Not touching though, because, oh, come on. Touching volumetrics suck in Blender. Cool. too high, clearly. Which I was kind of afraid of, but we're going to see. We're also going to make it way less intense. Volume settings, density, 0.02. That's almost none. 0.1. 0.1 is not enough. 0.5. 3. It's going to be real subtle. I mean, it's there. Is it worth being there? I don't know. That's an interesting question, but let's see. Yeah, it is there. We'll leave it on for right now. It's kind of something to try. All righty. Maybe let's make a robot attendant, just because we're kind of coming good on time. We can play around with that. Well, I think about if there's anything else I want to do to it or not. Probably something. But I'm sure I'll think of it just after the stream ends. Robot designer. Just gonna go with a basic kind of guy. Let's see what we get. Change preset. I think we're going to start with kind of the very simple guy for right now. Take a look at him. Kind of dig that. He is symmetrical, and we can just try different seeds. I wish his whole fucking body was symmetrical, but you know, we've had that rant before. That looks pretty cool. Kind of into that. I actually like his head too. But let's see if we like it better some other way. Ears. Cylindrical. Decorations. Do we give him bunny ears? I do like the bunny ears. Circular tip. Yes. Width. It's as small as I can get them. See if it'll let me type a number smaller. Yes, it will. I like that. Okay. Extra plates. Yeah, we'll give them some extra plates. They're just fun looking. No horns. Ears, eyes. Eye type. Vertical parallel line. Horizontal parallel line. It's going to look through. Camera lens down the center, or offset, but it could be down the center. Pair of camera eyes. Very buggy. Random lens. Yeah, cool, but no. Symmetrical random lens. Might be neat. Wish you could give them multiples of this one. Like, this would be cool if you could be like, I want 5. That's kind of interesting. Oh, okay. Maybe if we get rid of the extra panels, extra plates. Is that better? That is kind of neat. I might do that. Okay. General. Head subdivisions. Ooh. That got creepy fast, didn't it? Let's go with none. Spikiness. Let's keep him nice and unspiked. That's kind of cool. I like that. Neck. Adam's apple. Yeah, we'll give him the full. Ooh. Even no plates? Half plates. Very neat. Holes on plates. I don't think holes on plates. Well, maybe. Yeah, we'll leave holes on plates. We can adjust his head. Ooh, that gives him more eyes. That's kind of a horror show in a kind of a fun way. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. One. Oh, fun. That's very fun. Shape, basic shape. I'll just check a couple different. Inflated, sharp inflated. Lots of fun, but I think we're just going to go with basic shape. Okay. We'll go with that for a starting point for his head. And I'm kind of digging on his arms right now, but let's take a look. See if there's more we want to do. Decorations. Could give him some cables. I do like some cables sometimes. And he is a non-combat robot, so we can certainly do that. Radius of 3, make them a bit bigger. We can go bigger. That's fun. And we're not going to bother with screws. Elbow is going to be cylindrical details. That's fine. No instances. Forearm. Just give him a little bit of that. That's kind of neat. Punches them out like that. I'm into that. Shoulder. Some of those. Cool. Upper arm. Give him details there. Whoo, Lord. Something like that. That's kind of fun. Mostly just screwing around here, trying stuff, just seeing what we get. General. That's fine. Islands. Yeah, we'll give it, makes his arms a bit bigger, but it's kind of neat. Joints. All those are good. Plates. I'm not going to bother with more. That's fine. Kind of liking him like that. Actually, honestly, kind of liking him. Don't know, we need to do too much more to him. Feet. General. Foot type. 2. We'll give him toes. I just think they're cooler looking. And he is non-combat, so that's fine. Materials. Let's take a look and see what we got on him. See what he's like now. This kind of white. It's not unpleasant. Base mesh. That's fine. Does he have plates? I can't remember. Yeah, I guess all those are plates. Okay. That blue's actually kind of cool. Pattern. Influence. 1. Let's give him a pattern. See what we get just to try it. See if there's something cool. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's camo. I think we're going to go with 0. He's not going to have a second color. His plate is going to be, and no randomness with color either. It's just going to be straight up. Maybe make him a bit less saturated. And hue. A bit more into the baby blue side. Cool. Eyes. Do we want fake cuts? 0. 0 fake cuts. Only real cuts. Rig is going to be Mixamo. Yep. And I think I'm okay with those. I like the, I'm even all right with the cables color. Let's check, but I kind of like that purple. Just see like a, ooh, that's cool too. Let's do that green. Finish our robot. We don't need to bake him because he's staying in Blender. Let's save him his own thing, just cause. Up, new, 27, 26, 05, 28, Jesus. Bathhouse robot. No, wow. What? Oh, that is. Great. Okay. And grab him. Select hierarchy. Copy objects. Come back over to our bathhouse. And I guess we can put him in human gen. Might as well. Paste him. There he is. I don't have a tremendous number of downloaded Mixamo poses, but let's grab something. F4 append. Where are they? Here? Yeah. T-pose, make some poses. Oh, it's not append, it's import. Import FBX. Come on, Seth. Yeah, we just got those breathing, idle, and walk. Let's do walk. And character, Rococo. We're signed in. Cool. Retargeting, source armature. Armature. Target is robot model. Build the bone list. Retarget the animation. Cool. Delete the base. There is our walking dude. And yeah, it's just one cycle. So we can kind of just figure out what pose we want for him. I think we're going to go with something like that. Sure, why not? There's really no wrong answer. Clear the animation data. And I do think I might want to pose mode. Grab that and local. Move forward just a little bit and head. He's looking that way. He's sort of scanning as he's walking. Okay. And then, which way do you want to put him? Ceiling off, so I can see where he's going. There's our entrance. Let's move him. There. And actually, do I want to? We got time for a Mixamo pose. Let's go look into Mixamo for just a second. Just pull it up. Okay. Mixamo. Carry. I'm carrying and walking. Yes. It's a little heavy, but we can adjust it. I think we're going to go with that. In place. Arm space. A little bit in. Cool. Download. And put it in here. Make some poses. Working while carrying. Cool. Let's come back over to our dude. F4 import FBX. Walking while carrying. Great. And this armature is armature 1. Build bone list. Retarget our animation. Whoa. That's a little different. Let's look and see what's going on with that. Pose mode. A, Alt R, Alt G. Okay. And retarget animation. Still weird. That should not be what it's doing. Okay, undo. Just want to check and see what's going on with this guy. Rest position is right. RZ 90. Oh. Global. Okay. Current rest. That should be fine. There we go. That's better. Cool. Cool. We'll use that one. Clear animation data. Remove this guy. We're going to have to edit him a little bit, but that's fine. Pose mode. Local. And forward a bit more so he's not quite so cool. And this. Cool. Let's turn this a bit more. See what we get. Come on. No, don't scale it. Turn it. Good. And this up just a bit more till it lines up kind of roughly. I think that would be good enough. Okay. So then let's put him where we wanted him again, which was over here. Here. That's a bit of a, was he off before? I just didn't notice. That leg is weird. All right, pose mode. I'm just going to fix this. That is better. Okay, now you're not weird. Okay, here, here, there. Now, a mesh plane. SX, SY. It should be folded. It's not going to be folded because it's going to look cooler not folded. Okay. And cloth. Quality steps 20. collisions, quality of 20, self collisions, collision collection, human gen. Sure. And let's see. Field weights, that no. Property weights, no. Shape, no. I don't know. This object is going to be a collision. There we go. Soft body cloth. Friction is going to be 70. Cool. W tab subdivide 25. I go 50. Fuck it. Save. Play. 50 might be a bit much. Undo, undo, undo. Let's go 25. Don't shear that way. Trying to get a towel. I don't know if we're going to get one or not. Let's see. Doesn't look like it wants to work. It's going to be a pain in my ass, aren't you? Let's just see. Do I have such a thing already? All libraries, come on. There we go. Let's see what we can find real quick. 1 second. Where are we? There we go. Content, folded towel. Perfect. I like this one. Download, sign in. Just going to go grab a SketchUp object real quick. We'll grab a couple. SketchUp file. Towel 3. And download SketchUp file. Folded towel 1. Looks kind of better, actually. Okay. Taking a look here. Let's do it in a new one. Sure. And then we're going to call it. But I think we can just get a towel on this guy. Very Hitchhiker's Guide, right? Import SketchUp. folded towel. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, come on. Looks pretty good. Clear parent. It's huge. S.1. Control A. Scale. R. Rotation scale. Copy object. Where are we? In here. Paste object. Object set origin to 3D cursor. Geometry to origin. Perfect. That's good on that one. We can just move this other arm real quick. Pose mode. I think that might actually be fine. We're certainly fine enough for what we're doing here. We could definitely work to line this thing up better if we care too much, but I don't know we care too much. Maybe a little more we care. Individual origins. Cool. Works for me. And turn our ceiling back on. And material for this. And our towels looks like ass. What is it? Yeah, it's not too bad actually, but roughness is going to go the same. Grab a bump map. Good deal. I believe we've got him. So today we finished up our space. We added more details with that and around here and up along those things, which is cool. We put in our privacy screens. We added that. And just some sort of like secondary read stuff that takes longer but works for us. And I'm just going to get rid of Isaiah. Goodbye. And we made our robot dude. And I like him as a towel boy. And let's actually just take towel boy here and P2 object. Great. Now he's carrying his towel. We can move them around with it. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today, folks. I appreciate it. I will be back again tomorrow and we'll do something else. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you later.